Welcome back, YouTube, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. We're going to be reviewing S&P 500 and also gold today, so let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, for S&P 500, we are looking at the market right now. We did have the market kind of slightly drop down into our 3651s, and then from there started to try to pull up. We got 54.75 as that support, and then we moved through these 65.25s and then all the way up into our 75.25s. I do have a level of resistance coming somewhere right around 77.75 and then another one around 84.75. But we'll have to see first if we can get through these 75.25s. If not, then we're going to try to pull back down a couple minor levels, these 65.25, see if the market can hold this level as it tries to pull itself back. If it does, right around this area is going to be my first area of interest to try to look for a continuation along. If we get under that level, though, I'm probably going to let the market either retest as resistance under the 65 and come down into our next support at 54, or I'm going to just allow the market to come down into those 54s, maybe even the 51s, and see if we hold that support again. If we do, then we'll continue to look for that upside. But if you're not short off these 75.25s, it's better to let the market just come down. If it does retest this resistance, look for the market to fail to get through that level. Look for maybe a double top or something, and then try to get that market to move back down into the support. It can just go right through and then head to our next targets above, which is 84.75 and maybe even 89. But again, we'll have to let the market's price action move around a little bit, create some structure, and then get a better idea of what the market's trying to do from there. Let's take a look at a 5-tick here real quickly on S&P. You can see a little bit closer here if I zoom in into this area. You guys can see we did retest that level. Let me just erase this. 75.25. We did test that level there, and we are starting to try to pull down. Really, the support for me is coming in at 65, so I'd rather let this market try to come into that area on the way back down versus trying to catch a support right around this area. Too minor of a level of support right now, so not really something I'm interested in, but you can try to use this area right here, 72, as an opportunity to try to pull back to the upside. If you don't know how that would actually look, it's best to maybe do some coaching with somebody that knows exactly what the markets would look like when they're up against the levels that you're looking at. That way you get a better understanding of what the actual price action needs to look at like specifically in order to actually buy a dip or to sell a rip, right? So it'd be best to try to get in front of somebody who knows how to do that, or at least do some coaching with somebody that knows how to do that. Again, we are going to be launching pure structure trading soon, so very exciting. If you guys are looking to try to learn how to correctly trade these markets successfully, do feel free to pop onto the website and put your email in there, and we will notify you when the actual launch of the pure structure trading happens. But back into it here again, we're looking for that support to come in first at 65.25. If we don't get anything there, again, look out for those 54s, maybe even 51s. Underneath the 51s, though, we are going to look for that retest of resistance and then get that market to pull back down. So that's where I'm really looking for my short continuation, right up under that level. So we'll see what S&P gives us during the London session. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold right here. Let me pull this 10-tick chart right quickly. I'll pop that up. There we go. So gold did have a nice move up, and then we came right back down, and you can see the market is now consolidating. We are consolidating between the levels of 1872.2 and between these 64 to 66 is our support, right? So the way that we're going to look to play this is we are going to sell high and we're going to buy low, right? That's our level of retest and our opportunities to actually make the markets either short, or we'll actually get opportunities to short the market or get opportunities to buy the market. Now, once we break out of that consolidation, whether we break up and through this level, we are going to look for the retest and a continuation into our next level of resistance, which is 77.7. Above that, 79.4. If we do not break this level and we come back down, again, supports at 64 to 66. Look for those bounces, and you can get a nice opportunity to go right back up. Now, if you get underneath those 64s, that's where you're going to want to look for this market to retest as resistance. And then from there, if it fails to go back up, look for that continuation back into those 59.1s. That's going to be a level of support, our next level of support on the downside. So pretty easy opportunities of trade for gold. Let's look at that 5 tick here real quickly. Gold, again, you can see on this 5 tick, pretty close to our level of resistance. Let it come into the level of resistance. Let it fail. If we get into that area and it fails, then look for a continued short from there. But very easy to see sideways consolidation, sideways movement. Very easy opportunities to trade, but you got to be disciplined and patient to allow the markets to get into these levels and show you what the price action is trying to develop as far as structure, and then move in a trade from there. If you're looking for that support, again, look for that double bottom, maybe even a V bottom off that support area, and you can look for a continued upside move right into the middle. First target, second target would be right around those 72s. All right, so again, above 72, 77 is your next level of resistance. Below 64, 59 is going to be your next level of support. Again, guys, Pure Structure Trading going to be launching pretty soon. Some exciting stuff, some exciting content. If you guys are looking to try to find consistency in markets, if you're struggling for any reason, if you just want to learn how to get the correct psychology when looking at the markets, right? How to see out of all this chaotic movement some actual things that make sense, and how to apply your actual strategies or approaches correctly, feel free to pop your email in there. We will notify you when the actual website launches, and it's going to be great. So appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you guys are, thank you guys again. Appreciate that. If you guys did like this video, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. You guys take care. Have a great night.